is for number 1. What was the name of a fleet of ships sent by King Philip II to invade England in 1588? I've got to paint and glue something tomorrow, so there is a chance that when it gets to the Patreon quiz tomorrow night, I might have something attached to my finger because I've super glued it to myself. Number 2, what is the name of the historic citadel on the north bank of the River Thames and home to Traitor's Gate? Number 3, what was the name of the video rental retail stores that went out of business in 2010? 15 years ago. That is history, but... Number 4, what was the name of the 1215 document that established the principle that the king is not above the law? Number 5, name the building here pictured during the Blitz. I think this photo was from. Obviously, I didn't take it. I know I'm old, but I'm not that old. Number 6, pharaohs were the king and queen rulers of which civilization? Number 7, what was the 80s rival to the VHS video format? 70s and 80s. I like to think there is, in the multiverse, this format won out. You know, the underdog prevailed and everyone for a short period, well, for a longer period of time was using this rather than VHS. I'm trying very hard not to say the name then. Number 8, in which modern day country did the Battle of Waterloo take place? I do not mean ABBA's Eurovision win. Number 9, the construction of which one of the 7 modern wonders of the world was completed under the English Channel in 1994? And number 10, who is this? Round 2 with some places for you. Sorry, this for number... Is it places? It's not places. It's sport and leisure. Hang on. Let me update that. Probably not spelled right, but anyway. Let me get rid of that. Number 1, name the game. I thought it was Sport and Leisure. I thought there's no way it's places. Name the game pictured here. That'd have been a very weird place, really, wouldn't it? It was a very higgledy-piggledy day yesterday putting this all into the presentation because I was doing about 1,000 different things and phone calls and I had to keep doing it in bits. So hold on to your hats here. Number 2, what event traditionally is the first in a triathlon? So what event traditionally is the first in a triathlon? Number 3, who is this? Again, I like to think there's a multiverse out there that it didn't happen and he won many more championships. Number 4, which 4-player strategy-based board game is based on the Indian game of Pachisi, in which players race to get their tokens back around the board? Number 5, what can be stand-up, inverted, flawless, and wooden? Number 6, which country currently tops the all-time Olympic Games medal table for summer and winter games combined? You can rule one country out because I wouldn't have it in the quiz. Number 7, to achieve a perfect game in 10-pin bowling, how many strikes in a row need to be achieved? Again, this is a question I was asked a few weeks ago and I got it wrong. So I thought I'd throw it into the quiz and see if how many of you know the answer? I keep saying this to people when I go to quizzes. I'm not as intelligent as I look. I might write hundreds and hundreds of questions a week, but it goes in one ear and out the other. Number 8, in chess, the move of castling involves the swap of the rook with which piece? So in chess, the move of castling involves the swapping of the rook with which other piece? Rook. Number 9, in which country can the stadiums of Murrayfield, Hampden Park and Pittodrie be found? So in which country can the stadiums of Murrayfield, Hampden Park and Pittodrie be found? And number 10, just for Haley, name the game. Welcome back, by the way. I can't joke about mobile phone game things. I've been playing a solitaire and I was 11th in the world yesterday at the on the daily tournament. So played it for about an hour to try and get there. So trying to beat it. Round 3 with some art and literature for you to take you into the break. Blockbuster's back next week. Number 1, which duo went up the hill to fetch a pail of water in the nursery rhyme? Should be on the end of that. Number 2, what is the name of the William Golding novel which saw a group of boys stranded on an uninhabited island? Number 3, name the artist from this picture. The artist that's portrayed in the picture, not the artist who painted the picture, because I'm not sure if they're different. I mean the artist portrayed in the picture. Number 4, which book series has characters such as Naughty, Stubborn, Calamity, and Scary? So which book series has characters such as Naughty, Stubborn, Calamity, and Scary? Isn't that not the modern names for the Spice Girls? Number 5, A Tale of Two Cities is set in which 2 countries? Always read the question. A Tale of Two Cities is set in which 2 countries? Number 6, who wrote The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Number 7, whose artwork includes Campbell's soup cans, Brillo box, shot Marilyns, and Coca-Cola? Number 8, in which country is Hansel and Gretel set? So in which country is Hansel and Gretel set? Number 9, which poem starts once upon a midnight dreary while I pondered, weak and weary? And your final question for the first part of the quiz this evening. What nationality is author Margaret Mitchell? And now my brain's gone and I've completely forgotten what Margaret Mitchell's known for. That was stupid. Your first 30 questions then are by King Philip II to invade England in 1588. It was the Spanish Armada, swiftly returning with their tail between their legs. Number 2, what is the name of the historic citadel on the north bank of the River Thames and home to Traitor's Gate? It's the Tower of London. Number 3, what was the name of the video rental retail stores that went out of business in 2010? It's Blockbusters. Wow, what a difference. Blockbuster Video. See, in the multiverse somewhere there is still a Blockbusters going, and it's doing the answer to one of the questions coming up. Number 4, what was the name of the 1215 document that established the principle that the king is not above the law? It's the Magna Carta. Number 5, name the building. That is St. Paul's Cathedral. I double checked, that is from the Blitz. Number 6, pharaohs were the kings and queen rulers of ancient Egypt, or the Egyptians, however you've written that. As long as you have the word Egypt in there somewhere. Number 7, what was the 80s rival to the VHS video format? It is Betamax. I said, there is a parallel universe that Betamax is king. Number 8, in which modern day country did the Battle of Waterloo take place? Belgium. Number 9, the construction of which one of the 7 modern wonders of the world was completed under the English Channel in 94? It's the Channel Tunnel. And number 10, who is this? That is a very young Richard Branson. Round 2 with places. Number 1, name the game. It is Mahjong. Number 2, what event traditionally is the first in a triathlon? It is swimming. So it's swimming, then running. No, swimming, then cycling, then running. I'm assuming they do it that way because obviously you'd be faster on a bike than you would be running. So the speed you get, you'd sort of dry off, I would assume. I've never done a triathlon, so I wouldn't be able to, couldn't tell you, but I'm assuming that's the logic. Number 3, who is this? That is the Ayrton Senna. Number 4, which 4-player strategy-based board game is based on the Indian game of Pachisi, in which players race to get their tokens back around a board. It is Ludo. There are some more modern variations like Frustration, and I can't remember the other one, but yeah, Ludo is what is based on Pachisi, and then the others are based on Ludo, basically. Number 5, what can be stand-up, inverted, flawless, and wooden? It is roller coasters. Number 6, which country currently tops the all-time Olympic Games medal table for summer and winter games combined? It's the USA. Yep, USA are top, and by some. They are quite a long way forward. I think you'd need the USA to not compete in about 100 Olympic Games before you'd potentially get close. Number 7, to achieve a perfect game in 10-pin bowling, how many strikes in a row are needed to be achieved? It's 12. I thought it was 13. But it's not, it's 12. So you've got your 10. If you get your 10th, then you get 2 extra goes. But that's where I got confused, because I thought it was your 10, then you add 11, 12, and 13. But no, so it's 12. Number 8, in chess, the move of castling involves the swap of the rook with the king. Number 9, in which country can the stadiums of Murrayfield, Hampden Park, and Pittodrie be found? It is Scotland. And number 10, name the game. That is Candy Crush Saga, which I've been led to believe it is now a sport as well. They're making a sport out of everything. What do you do? Just sit there, like, who can get through the levels in the quickest time? And round 3 with some art and literature. Number 1, which duo went up the hill to fetch a pail of water? It was Jack and Jill. Number 2, what is the name of the William Golding novel which saw a group of boys stranded on an uninhabited island? It's Lord of the Flies. Number 3, name the artist. That is Vincent van Gogh. Number 4, which book series has characters such as Naughty, Stubborn, Calamity, and Scary? It's Little Miss Books. Number 5, A Tale of Two Cities is set in which 2 countries? It is England and France. London and Paris, England and France. Number 6, who wrote The Hunchback of Notre Dame? It is Victor Hugo. Number 7, whose artwork includes Campbell's soup cans, Brillo box, Shot Marlins, and Coca-Cola? Andy Warhol. Number 8, in which country is Hansel and Gretel set? Germany. Number 9, which poem starts once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary? It is The Raven. I only know that poem because of The Simpsons, and that is really, really bad to admit, I would have thought. But yeah. Quoth the Raven. And number 10, what nationality is author Margaret Mitchell? Margaret Mitchell is American. So I'm intrigued to see your first 30. How have you got £1. As always, 9 questions. Question number 10, what links your 9 answers together? Should be, I think this is relatively straightforward, to be fair, but we'll see how you do. Here's question number 1. In Formula 1, the disqualification of a driver from the race is usually shown which colour flag? So in Formula 1, the disqualification of a driver from the race is usually shown which colour flag? Question number 2, what can go before bath, gum and squeak? Number 3, what can go after spear and pepper? Number 4, what is said to be the first and most important meal of the day? So what is said to be the first and most important meal of the day? Number 5, what L is something not firmly or tightly fixed in place? So what L is something not firmly or tightly fixed in place? Oh, I've missed your bonkers suggestions, Haley. Number 6, pear, orange, and apples are examples of what? This is one I've had on the list for quite a while, and it's just been staring at me. And I thought, right, shoved it in, and away it goes. Number 7, what is this? Number 8, what is the colour between blue and yellow in the spectrum? Number 9. What is the name given to a British nobleman ranking above Viscount and below a Marquess? My granddad was always called one of these, but I don't know how he got the title. I think it was just a thing in the those days. And as always, question 10, what links your 9 answers together this evening? A lot of people do think they have it so far this evening. So round 5 then, general knowledge to bring you home. Number 1, name the country from the flag. Sorry, Irene, but I haven't seen you playing this evening, actually, to be fair. But yes, apologies, Irene. I made a joke about this when I recorded JDQ for next week as well. It's like the end of that American talk show. I can't remember which one it was, and I couldn't remember when I recorded JDQ either, where they always say at the end of it, sorry, we didn't have enough time for Matt Damon. He'll have to wait till next time. That's going to be my new thing with flags. Number 2, name the historical figure. Number 3, complete the name of the 2024 superhero movie, Deadpool and what? Number 4, which clothing chain is known as Pennies in Ireland and this pretty much everywhere else? Number 5, in the acronym PIN, what does the I stand for? Have we got any more pictures coming up? Oh, yes, I have. Number 6, which US president became only the second to be impeached in 1998? Number 7. Oh, hello. Number 7, which singer has had UK number 1 singles with New Rules, One Kiss, and Cold Heart? I thought that was supposed to be a picture. Let me have a double check. No, it's the next one. I can't count this evening. Brilliant. Yeah, your next one's a picture. Number 8, this is a picture. Name the TV show from this. when it wants to work. 2 to go. Number 9. Nicaragua shares land borders with 2 countries, Honduras to the north and which to the south? And your final question this evening, number 10. What can be poached from... Oh, I meant to change this. Never mind. What can be poached, fried, boiled, and scrambled? That's why I had a note that said question 10, question mark. Oops. So that is your final 20 questions then for this evening. How do you think you did? We will find out together. Round. Where's my pen? There it is. Right, here we go. Let's see how you did. Question number 1. In Formula 1, the disqualification of a driver from the race is usually shown which colour flag? It is a black flag. Number 2, what can go before bath, gum and squeak? Bubble. Number 3, what can go after spear and pepper? Mint. Spearmint, peppermint. Number 4, what is said to be the first and most important meal of the day? It is breakfast. I should probably heed my own advice, really. Number 5, what L is something not firmly or tightly fixed in place? It is loose. Number 6, pear, orange, and apples are examples of fruit. Number 7, what is this? That is a dandelion. I remember when you were younger and you used to, under some mythical way of telling time, if you, however many breaths it took for you to blow the whole thing out was what the time was. Or was that just something that I've made up? I'm sure that's what you used to do as a kid. Anyway, number 8, what is the colour between blue and yellow in the spectrum? It is green. Number 9, what is the name given to a British nobleman ranking above Viscount and below a Marquess? It is Earl. Yeah, my granddad was always known as... oh, maybe that was his middle name. He was known as Esquire. Yeah, never mind. Number 10, what links the answers? Answer my own question. There are all types of tea, from bubble tea to loose tea and green tea and mint tea and dandelion tea and everything in between. All different types of tea. Including crazy people who also, they just drink the tea without milk. So it's known as black tea. Crazy. Round 5, general knowledge number 1. Name the country, that is Greece. Number 2, name the historical figure, that is Oliver Cromwell. Number 3, complete the name of the 2024 superhero movie Deadpool and Wolverine. Number 4, which clothing chain is known as Pennies in Ireland? It is Primark. So it's known as Pennies in Ireland, and then there's something to do with copyright laws, which is why it's got to be Primark everywhere else. Is it JC Penney in America have got like a worldwide copyright apart from Ireland? I think that's vaguely what I seem to remember from reading. Number 5, in the acronym PIN, what does the I stand for? It is identification, personal identification number. Number 6, which US president became only the second to be impeached in 1998? It was Bill Clinton. Number 7, which singer has had UK #1 singles with New Rules, One Kiss and Cold Heart? Dua Lipa. Number 8, name the TV show. It is The Masked Singer. I can't wait for the new series because I take great pleasure in winding people up that I could potentially be one of the people in it, even though I would never, ever in all of my wildest dreams get picked for the TV show to perform in it anyway. But I do take great pleasure in winding people up. Number 9, Nicaragua shares land borders with 2 countries, Honduras to the north and which to the south? It is Costa Rica. And your final one, number 10, what can be poached, fried, boiled and scrambled, and also Liz's brain, I believe, as well. It is eggs. So there you go. That is all of your questions for this evening. How did you get on? Tot your scores up. To add your scores to the global leaderboard of Quiz Hub, or if you're playing competitively this evening, your question is this: how long in miles is the River Thames? So how long in miles is the River Thames? As always, nearest to it gets the point for competitive people. If you are adding your score to the global leaderboard, it is the difference between your answer and the correct answer. Is it on again soon? I love that program. Yeah, I recorded it sort of when I had my summer break. So yeah, I think it's due to be on in a few weeks' time. I'm kidding. I do truly, absolutely. It's great fun. I wound up Zoe Ball with it a few years ago because she did the dancing version of Masked Singer as Masked Dancer. And I was taking a couple of weeks break. I said I was going on holiday, and I took great pleasure in sort of dropping hints that I was on it. It was brilliant fun. All right, how long in miles is the River Thames? It is 215. 215. Yep, 215 miles the river.